Would you like to work while studying abroad? Would you like to travel to Canada, Australia, the United States, Germany, Norway, Finland, or maybe South Africa to study? While studying, would you like to work while studying? If you're interested in traveling to study and working while studying, then stay tuned.
You know the way I do it when I drop lyrical. Anytime I spit lyrical, philosophical. All the niggas mimical, but this fair still on taking literal. Punchlines collateral. Maximum damage.
Hello, YouTube. How y'all doing today? Okay, are you having a good day? Did you accomplish everything you set out to accomplish or to do today? Good day, maybe? Bad day? Whatever day you're having, okay, I'm about to make it even better, okay? So, like I said in the intro, do you plan to study abroad? And while studying, would you like to work? Would you like to earn some money while studying, maybe to cushion the stress of the post-pandemic period? Maybe. If you would like to work, have you asked yourself, where would you like to work? Because there's so many places you could work, but have you asked yourself, what kind of work would you like to get into while studying? Because it's so stressful, it's so strenuous, the academic schedule you are going to be keeping. When I was studying overseas for my master's, we started classes by 7 in the morning, and sometimes it ran all the way to 8 p.m. at night. So you need a job schedule that's going to that would fit into your academic curriculum. Okay, so have you asked yourself, what would you like to do? Would you like to work in a warehouse? Maybe not advisable. Maybe that's a no-no for me, okay? Because working in a warehouse is too stressful. And while studying abroad, I learned that you work very hard does not mean you earn more money. Okay, it's kind of funny. It's kind of different in my country, Nigeria. Okay, my country, sometimes working very hard gives you more money. It depends on what sector you're working in, but sometimes that's the case. But when I was in England, working in the warehouse, putting in 5-hour days, 6-hour days, with minimum wage. Back then, the minimum wage was £6, 3 pence. Yeah, so that was very poor. Okay, so that's just me. What about you? Have you asked yourself what kind of work you want to do? Do you want to work in an office? Do you want to work in a warehouse, in a food factory? Do you want to work as a sales rep, maybe a McDonald's or Pepper Chicken or any of them places, KFC maybe? So you need to find out. You need to ask yourself, where do you feel the most comfortable working? When you've narrowed down on the kind of work you want to do, okay, whatever you want to do, whether you want to work in a warehouse or you want to work in an office, whatever, you need your national insurance number. Okay, you need your national insurance number. I think it's called NIS number, National Insurance Service number. So there are two ways you can get your number. Okay, you can get your national insurance number by calling the National Insurance Service hotline, and they could sort you out over the phone. It's very straightforward. It's seamless. They can sort you out over the phone. All you do is just ring them. Hello. I need my number now. Give it to me. Oh God, no. Maybe not that hostile. Maybe you tone it down a bit. Okay, so I'll just play. I'm just wilding out. Okay, so you ring the hotline and you tell them what you want. You tell them you're a student. You want to start working while studying. Your university is also going to give you a letter that you present the company you want to work for. That is a requirement. So it takes 5 to 7 days to get your national insurance number. That number is priceless. That's the number that you're going to use to get taxed when your paycheck comes at the end of the month. Okay, when you get this number, you're good to go. You're good to go apply for jobs anywhere. There's certain companies that do not accept students who do not accept part-time employment. Okay, I remember I got into this company, this sales company. They sell furnitures, and I think I had worked with them for a month before they realized I was a student. So as soon as they realized I was a student, my employment got terminated immediately, because they don't offer part-time employment. Okay, when you realize the kind of work you need or the kind of work you're going after, the next thing you need to do is find the human resource agency that you feel is best suited to offer you the kind of employment you need. Okay, just 1 second. Just give me a minute. Let me straighten this camera. I think it's bent. Okay, I think we're good. So the next thing you need to do is you need to find the right human resource agency that works, that suits your need and that offers the kind of employment you're looking for. Okay, while in Northampton, because Northampton is the city that I studied in and I worked in. Later, I worked with a company called iSmart Consumer Solutions. This is no commercial. Okay, I'm not being paid just for mentioning your name in this video. Okay, so I worked with them, and I worked with 2 factories. I worked with 2 factories in the space of 1 month. It wasn't good enough for me. It was too stressful. I was always knackered. I was always sleeping during my lessons. I just couldn't have that, so I had to quit after 1 month. But I worked in iSmart Consumer Solution for the duration of my stay in the UK. It's an insurance company. They paid really well. So I'll just stay with me. Okay, do not watch this video halfway. Okay, if you really are serious about studying in the UK or studying abroad and working while you study, watch this video to the very end. Okay, at the very end, I'm going to give you some tips and tricks on how you can go about it and how you can leverage on your network to get the information you need and get the right job. So you get the HR agency that you think is best suited for what you need. I worked with 2 agencies. First one was called PerTemp, and I think PerTemp was short form for part-time or temporary work. And the second one was Reed.co.uk. Reed was world class. I think they have branches in the US, branches in Canada, or Germany, Australia. Is a very big company, and Reed actually usually sent me hot jobs, or jobs I could apply, companies I could apply to. So maybe you might want to check them out. Like I said, I'm not being paid to mention or to call out these companies. I'm not being paid, but I just want to help you a lot. I'm trying to be valuable. Okay, I'm trying to be as valuable as possible. Okay, I need y'all to sort yourself out, because I know how hard it is to travel overseas and the culture shock, meeting people you've never met before and new things. And so I just want you to settle up in the UK or in Canada or in Germany or in Australia, wherever country you might find yourself in right now. I want you to be settled and make sure that you don't get caught unawares. Okay, so you get the right agency, fill out the forms, and they're going to be sending you tricks. They're going to be sending you jobs. They're going to be sending you different kind of listings that you could apply to, use to apply to different companies. Okay, the third thing you need to do is to leverage on your network. Okay, I don't know the kind of friends you like to keep. Okay, I like to keep friends who are very valuable to me. Okay, and I don't mean use your friends. I don't mean use these people or whatever. No, but I want to believe that I'm valuable, just like I'm shooting this video right now, sharing valuable information that is going to be useful to you wherever you might find yourself, even in Nigeria, even in the US, in Australia, in Finland, whatever country you might find yourself in. I try to be as valuable as possible. So you might want to make friends when you go abroad. You might want to make friends with people who are valuable. You might want to make friends with people who have a lot of stuff to offer. Okay, you don't just make friends people who I like to drink with, people who I like to smoke with, or people who I like to go to parties with, or people who I like to go jogging or go to the gym with. When you make friends with these people, they might be smokers, they might be drinkers or whatever. You might want to get to know them on a personal level. I like to meet people and get to know them on a personal level. So stop, hold up, everybody hold up. Okay, stop. Now I want to believe that if you've gotten to this point, in this video, it means you're gaining some valuable information from this video. Okay, so just take 1 second, okay? Just 1 second. Go down. You see that red button? Can you smash it? You see the notification bell? Can you click it? So when you smash the subscribe button, you tell YouTube that the information we're sharing in these videos are valuable to you. When you smash or you click on the notification bell, then whenever new videos or new content or new information drop in our videos, you're going to be notified that Fuse Chronicles has dropped a video, okay? And please do not hesitate to leave me a comment down below. If you want to know something that maybe wasn't covered in the video, leave a comment below. If you want me to make a video about something that you feel you find hard, difficult, or strange, leave me a comment in the comment section, okay? Now let's go back. So you want to talk with your friends, okay? Don't just talk about food and movies and stuff. We'll talk about those. That's fun stuff. I love fun. I love talking about movies and culture and all. But find out what they're doing in the UK. In my major back then, I had a guy who was working with a company that had already given him, I think they sold it in a package. They told him, for joining our workforce, we're going to send you to Holland, the Netherlands, after you finish your master's program to work in our division there. From there, we're going to send you to Canada. So the guy already knew what he was in for. I mean, the whole long haul. Did you get it? So find out from your friends what they're doing. Are they working in the country because you're looking to get a job? Can you refer me to the company you work with? Do you like where you work? Do you think you're looking for more people? And because while I was in the UK, I told you, remember I did say at the start of the video that I worked for a company called iSmart Consumer Solutions. Now, it was my neighbor, a girl called Tessa. Yo, Tessa, if you're watching this video, I really want to thank you for what you did for me back then. I'm sure you can't even remember what you did, but you set me straight, okay? You put a brother on, okay? And Tessa, what Tessa did for me was, remember I told you I worked in 2 factories in the space of 1 month. Now, what Tessa did was, Tessa was always looking through her window, okay? Every morning, 5 a.m. in the morning, she always saw me coming back. And she saw me going out by 9 p.m. at night and saw me coming back by 5 a.m. in the morning. Tessa was curious. She was like, Fuse, where do you go to every day? I see you go. Do you go partying? If you go partying, take me. I like to party. And I'm like, oh no, I go to work. I'm like, work? What do you do? And I told Tessa I work in a warehouse and a factory. And Tessa was mortified. She was like, what? No way. And I'm like, yes. And Tessa told me about the company she worked for. And she told me, I like the way you sound, and I know the company is gonna like the way you sound as well, okay? And she told me how I was gonna go about the recruitment process, the interview process. This was the first company ever, okay? This was the first company ever that conducted the first interview. My experience though, my first phone interview, this was the first company that did this for me, okay? So I called, after a lot of calls, someone finally picked up the phone. They heard me, did the first interview, they liked what they heard, and they told me to come through to the office. We did the training. The training was paid for too. So I got paid for my 3-day training, did the aptitude test, I passed, and I joined their workforce. That company paid very well. I think they paid £1,600 per month. And you paid £11, was it 11 or 12? I think £11 an hour, and I think I put in 8 to 9 hour days every day. I was working full time. I was studying, but I was working full time. So what I did was I went back to my major and I met my my faculty head, and we rearranged my schedule. So I had time to work, had time to attend classes, move things around. So studying abroad is so good and so cool because you can move things around and it can accommodate a lot of stuff. Okay. So now this is an example of me, Fuse, leveraging on my network and getting information, valuable information from people that I know as to how to go about getting gainful employment while in the UK, okay? Now, why? Why do you need to work in the UK and working while studying abroad? If you asked me, should you do this or shouldn't you do this, I would tell you you must. Now, notice I didn't tell you to please try to do it. Give it a shot. No, I said, and I repeat, you must. Okay? Now, whether you plan on staying back in the country of your choice where you're studying right now, whether you plan on staying back there or you plan on coming back home, okay, whatever your plans are, working overseas takes you to the next level when you come back home. So whether you're studying in America and you're going back to Costa Rica, your home country, or you're studying in Canada and you're going back to Hawaii, your home country, or you're studying in Australia and you're going back to Finland, your home country, or you're studying in Brazil and you're going back to South Africa. Do South Africans go to Brazil to study? I don't know. It's possible. I don't know. Okay, I'm sorry. So, whatever it is you decide to do, okay, when you work overseas, I don't care whether you work in Mozambique or you work in Cameroon or the DRC, Democratic Republic of Congo, whatever country you're studying, when you go back, when they look at your CV and they see, I work in ABC Corporation located in South Africa. I work in QVC. QVC is a company. Okay, it's an advertising TV station, okay, but I worked in such and such company in America. Suddenly, you get this. They see you as a person who has that international exposure, okay? So if they're starting orders from a particular level, you start from a level a couple of steps higher than your peers, okay? So what you need to do is to get that gainful employment. And most people ask this question, should I do charity work? Should I work for free? They're both good. You could work for free. You could offer your services free of charge, pro bono, or maybe working for. I did work for a charity in the UK as well. It wasn't that long. I think I worked for a charity for maybe 2 or 3. I was all over the place at the start, trying to just find how I could fit working into my schedule. Okay, so you could put in England. If you work for free, when you're being considered for paid employment, they put you higher than those people who have worked for other companies or who haven't had any work experience at all, because they feel if you weren't earning money, the fact that you offered your services for free means you're more dedicated to whatever it is you do. Okay, so these are things you need to consider while applying for jobs in the UK, in Canada, in Australia, in Finland, whatever country it is where you find yourself studying right now, okay? Now notice that this video is not for people who are traveling the world, maybe because they want to gain different experiences from different cultures. This video is for people who are traveling the world just to study. Okay, just to study, because if you're traveling the world to study, it means you're going to be in this particular country for 1 year, 2 years, or even 3, in some cases 5 years. Okay, now if you want me to do a video about what you could be doing if you were traveling the world just for tourism, hit me up in the comment section and I'm gonna do this for you all. I can do it, guys. I'm good like this, okay? So I'm a genie. Rub me, rub my lamp, and I'm gonna come out with the goodies, okay? So you be good, you be good, you be good, you all be great, okay? Do not compromise your standards, okay? Try to be yourself, and wherever you go, put on your face mask, okay? We're still in the pandemic period, and the Delta variant is out there and is hurting people, okay? So I'll see you all on the next one. Bye for now.